Give her a bounce test real quick. You can Venmo me at babydoll.69. Hoes are dumb. Today I'm going to start this video off with a nice cup of quail tits. Really get things moving. Maybe a few announcements too. How was your guys' Biketober challenge? I clearly didn't quit drinking. Rob had a wedding. We partied. But we did train a lot. We did ride quite a bit. And we did still working out every day. So how you guys doing? Comment down below. Let me know. But right now, we're going to put the new Legends Monoshock in this Street Bob right here. The first Legends Monoshock. We got the first one. We had the first one. Somebody else might have one on their bike already because they are for sale now, but we got the first one. We did a contest. This guy won the contest. He is getting a new shock. He's also getting new tires and new wheel bearings because somebody did a real bang up job on changing his tire last time at the shop he had it at. They forgot to tighten this. So we're going to fix a couple things on it, which makes it a little bigger job than I want it to be, but is what it is. So we're going to put the shock in, we're going to do the how-to, put the shock in, all that kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. Then we're going to play with the shock a little bit, try and adjust it. Then we're going to ride the thing, do a review on the ride, get some film of the ride. I'll talk about the ride, all that shit. And I'm going to give you a real honest opinion on what I feel about it. You guys know I don't have much love for the monoshocks. I do think the Softails are phenomenal riding motorcycles. They are a better handling motorcycle than a Dyno or an FXR or any of those other rubber mount clappers out there. But for like stunt riding and stuff like that, the geometry is shit. The monoshock doesn't work that well. We have our swing arm conversion. It is phenomenal. I am excited to run the Legends though because all the monoshocks I've run so far on them have been a little disappointing besides the Fox. The Fox was very good, but they just kind of have that bindy, punch you in the fucking back of the spine feel to them all the time. This is the Legends Arc. Is this an Arc, right?
Revo.
I have it over there. We'll figure it out, but it's fully adjustable. It's super, super nice. And let's go walk over and look at it. Quail Tits. Give me a goddamn sponsor, Quail Tits. Comes with gray shit. Stickers. And this is it. It's a monoshock. That means there's only one. So you get half as much for your money now. You do get this fancy tool though, so that makes up for not having two shocks. It looks nice. I think this is the top. It's got a nice ball detent. It's a little weird on the way in. I'm going to set that bitch up real stiff right off the jump. Actually, let's set it off real on the fast side. Fast side just means that the shock itself is gonna move quicker. It's gonna spring back up quicker. It's gonna go down quicker when you hit a bump. When you slow it down, it's going to absorb that bump instead of going whop, it's going to go whoa and slow down. And then on the way up, it's going to go, instead of going yeah, it's going to be like yeah and slow its way down. Like trophy truck shit. I like to compare everything in the suspension world to off-road trucks because they really have the best suspension out there. King-made motorcycle shocks. I'd probably suck somebody's dick to have some of them on my motorcycle. Just saying, guys. There we go. Let's start taking this fucking thing apart, eh? Alright, I'm going to jack the back up. See where I'm kind of rotating the tire out here? I'm going to jack it down until the tire... Oops, I went too far. Okay, I'm going to bring the jack down so this thing just kind of stops spinning. Alright, now the tire... The shock should be completely unloaded, whether it be up or down. So when I take the bolts out, the bolts are going to come out nice and smooth and they're not going to hog anything out because they're sprung one way or another. This is important. It's also important when you're taking your wheel off or doing any of that shit. See this pinch bolt right here? You got to break this guy loose so you can take the main bolt out for the shock. Conveniently placed underneath the fender, which the fender should have a fucking hole in it right here so you can just run your tools down it. Hell yeah, first try. jack the jack up for me, Jake. It's gonna drop down, and you can pull her out. There's the stalker. Well, you must have a lift block 'cause it's the same height. This is 13, this is a 13. You just gotta line her up with the old yak. It's gotta be dialed. Do some sitting on it, some bouncing on it, a little seat test. Squishy, squishy. Now I gotta fix this rear wheel and shit. We'll take her out for a rip. Going out for a rip, are you, bud? So 5/16 bolt should be 22 foot-pounds of torque. I'm about to give her 22 serious foot-pounds. What surprises me that someone would buy a different seat than a Saddleman. I don't want to be doing the same thing everybody else is doing. Saddleman, because I guarantee you, if you buy a different seat and then you put a Saddleman on your bike, you'd be like, should have bought a Saddleman. Alright, I'm gonna bounce on this thing and see what it feels like. Oh, Jesus. Huh. Got it on the softest setting right now. It's got some good movement. I think I would stiffen up the dampening a little bit. Dampening. Front sounds good. I think I'm ready for my photo shoot. There you go. That's it. Hot girl shoot. Calendar coming soon, boys. Yep. That's about it. Only helmet I got here. Well, I rode it. I like it. It feels pretty good. I tested as much as I could for around here. I forgot my helmet at home, so I was riding a moto helmet. It's not my bike, so I don't really want to clutch up any wheelies or anything like that on it, but I did clutch it a couple times just to see how it squatted and stuff. It feels good. Feels like a softail with a good shock in it. I jammed it on some speed bumps, hit a couple little jumps here and there. I did rip some turns real good on it. It feels very, very stable. It has stock front suspension in it, which the stock suspension on these is shit, but the back was so good that it kind of made it all kind of come together, and it worked really nice. It feels really good. It brought the ass up. Everything just sits in a position nice. The bike sat a lot better. It doesn't have a bunch of sag. I turned the dampening up pretty much all the way. I like it pretty stiff that way, and it feels really good. Like, it absorbs everything really smooth. There's no like punches in the back. The other stuff that we've run on the Softails, you kind of get like just socked right in the ass real hard, you know, like it's popping your vertebrae up when you hit something hard and fast. I hit a bunch of stuff hard and a bunch of stuff fast on this to try and feel it out, and it's just like all the other Legends. It's like the Arcs, you know, it feels like a set of Kings. It feels like that nice long travel truck suspension, you know. It absorbs instead of hitting, it absorbs. It feels really nice. It's kind of slow moving. I like that as well. It's good stuff. I mean, I give it my stamp of approval so far. I've only got like 15 miles on it or so. We're gonna let homeboy rip it a bunch. We'll kind of get some feedback from him, some stuff like that, and we'll go from there. That's it. Legend suspension, the one and only Legend suspension mono tube, out for the Monoshock Softail, now available on KruesiOriginals.com. There'll be a link down below so you can go buy that shit right now. It is good, it is adjustable, and it is easy to install. I'm going to say you could do this yourself. 100%. If you got skills and tools. And skills and tools. Skills and tools together. But that's it. I got nothing else. Stay posted. Whole bunch of stuff coming. We've also got a twin cam Softail with the new twin cam Legend suspension, dual cartridges for that. We're going to be building that thing as soon as we get done with the old bagger over there that we're building. We are moving a little slow right now. We did lose 2 techs to Rex in 1 week's time. You guys know all about that, so it's just me here now. It's kind of a bitch, but we are still trucking along. Jake's going to be here filming a lot more, so we're trying to put out more content. So, like, subscribe, get them notifications, stay on board, don't miss a thing. Every Thursday at 6, news shit and a bunch of new stuff any other time. Peace.